Once upon a time, Santa and his trusty friend Rudolph were traveling together and wound up in a strange land that neither of them had visited before. After consulting his magical naughty or nice list, he found out about certain individuals, some nice, and others not so much, that he must visit. It was Santa's duty to make certain that the naughty would find redemption and the nice folks of this realm would receive the gifts on time during this wonderful time of Christmas. Take a seat, young one, grab your gingerbread cookies and cocoa, and let me tell you a story about Santa's adventures in the lands between. Our journey begins by doing some favors. The jolly old man was to seek a medallion, finding a sword was one of the labors, and Santa galloped away on Rudolph the Stallion. Be it luck or just pure happenstance, he wound up in a place most jolly, a manor filled with all kinds of romance, a place where faith is all kinds of folly. Honing his skills and refining his power, Santa searched for those who are naughty, who in a castle crumbling cower. He stumbled and fumbled, for the naughty were fierce, but were nevertheless humbled, as Santa took to finding the golden-haired prince. The prince was delighted, for he deemed himself to be nice. Alas, his will was hard to be smited, but violence would have to suffice. Perusing his list of the not-so-friendly, Santa befriended a fairy mummy and showed her his belly ever so gently. A gingerbread cookie was hard to come by. So was the cookie that made Santa go, "Why?" He tried to go shopping, but was unjustly delayed, so Santa taught the scoundrel how he should have behaved. Some coal for the naughty, it's what everyone hates. Santa awarded a ghost so snotty, he wished he lived in some other estates. A chubby man-baby felt rather woozy, feeling unhappy with the toy that he got. Santa retrieved such a doozy, and given the bubble a shot. The bauble proved to be helpful in a fight under the Christmas tree that was ever so stressful. Santa had issued his decree in the face of a foe so dreadful that he was no celebrations invitee. But Santa was missing his candy, a cane so useful, so fancy. He searched for a tool that was as dandy, and took it from a demon, a banshee. The North Pole of these lands was quite exciting, although the residents were far from inviting. Alas, it was clear from the writing that Santa had to be doing some fighting. In need of assistance, more power, Santa found a blinding sight, a snowfield so hard to cross in an hour, but held a secret delight. Oh, look at this merry sight, a people so genuine, so generous, without so much as a fight, willing to donate to Santa, so splendorous. Santa caught wind of some tidings, a story of a true Chad, whose fate got destroyed due to his strivings. In armor of gold was he clad, and to release him from his bindings, only one way Santa had. A friend from the nice list paved Santa away to search onwards for the naughty without delay. Then came a moment of slight realization. Santa came upon a stray mutt that was angry at all of creation. But Santa trusted his gut that the lovely doggy's frustration was soon to be cut. How tragic a tale! A man who seemed nice, so stubborn yet frail, soon paid the price. A true king among living, with courtesy brimming, refined muscles for killing, had Santa ready and willing. A fight to the last between the two Chads was to be grand, it had to deliver. It was not just a bout of some two lads, it left the lands merry, a quiver. A painful fight our hero had to endure. A red-headed fool had tried to steal Christmas, but Santa, invigorated, had to ensure that no villain would commit to such business. After ripping and tearing the red-headed brute, Santa spent a great deal of time in pursuit, chasing a beast high in repute. But Santa was yet to be done with his jolly endeavors, for there were some names on the list, written in bold letters. A jolly lord of a palace, who loves his own relatives, turned out to be callous. Accepting no false narratives, he fought Santa with malice. A blasphemous serpent stood in our hero's way, and only Santa's belly was able to save the day. The last name on the list of the naughty, a girl that most people berated, who seemed like someone who's doughty, whose ego was far too inflated. Engulfed by his hatred, the fight had begun. The sentence was carried out with no jury. She was struck down by the old man with a cold, fiery fury. With the naughty kids all but redeemed, it was time to pay the good folk their dues, giving the gifts to the hearty, esteemed, and enjoying the wonderful views. So, this was quite a fun video to make. I hope you've enjoyed it. It was the first time for me doing something so poetic, so please go easy on me if some rhymes are a bit on the nose. But anyways, these last few months I've been making videos for Elden Ring, and I gotta say that I'm honored to be a part of this community. I love the game and I'm planning to bring more content for it in other games like Witcher 3, Dead Space, and Ark 2 in 2023. I still have 2 more videos planned for next week, 1 more challenge run for Elden Ring, and a video for the remastered version of The Witcher Wild Hunt, so I would greatly appreciate it if you would give this video a like and subscribe to keep up to date with my uploads. Have a wonderful Christmas everyone, and a Happy New Year. Thank you everybody for watching, have a good one, peace.